Hi there, sign of Aries. This is Kim. So I did a quick meditation for you all before this reading so that I could give you a message from that. And so we're going to start with this meditation. Of course, we'll always start with me saying thank you for liking, for subscribing, and your beautiful comments. I get to each and every one of them because I absolutely love them. I adore you all. And if you need a private reading, that information's in the description box below. So the meditation was probably, it's one of the most beautiful ones actually so far. I've only done 3, and this one was quite beautiful. You were in PJs, okay, man or woman. Man or woman. The meditation starts off not with you in PJs. Okay, it actually starts off with a big bouquet of flowers. A big bouquet is something that's being offered to you, given to you. Okay, and then that's where I saw you in PJs, looking a little bewildered, walking into a room, and it's all pink. I mean, we're talking about like Cupid vibes here in this room. It was basically love is what it was giving me. The meaning of it was love. Okay, and I see you in your PJs, being like, what is this? I've never, and then it proceeds, it goes on with you being handed all kinds of stuff, like cups, you know, mugs with a little teddy bear on it. This is a love you or something, and and chocolates or whatever. You just keep getting these gifts, lots of gifts. Okay, that's what I saw. And I saw your PJs transform from PJs to this, like, it clearly showed me man and woman, both dressed up in goddess-like attire, like a toga. And then this beautiful golden aura around you. And as you walk out of this pink room, I guess, you first, you take a glance, like you're looking towards the left, but it's towards the past, is what I took from that. And I'm seeing, you know how like when they burn down a forest, and how the trees like look all jaggedy and they're black and they're sticking up and everything's charred. That's what I saw. I saw dark clouds. I saw lightning storms, all that stuff. And then I see, and then your head slowly turns from that to you walking and flowers like blooming as you're walking by. It's magical. Like I got a really strong magical feel. I saw lots of different scenes that were referencing love and enjoyment and delight in life. A bicycle ride. I saw. I got the reference of a car drive, just to be driving and like a Sunday drive, you know what I mean, just to enjoy the drive. And then I saw a scene with a family feeding ducks at some kind of lake or body of water. It might have been a pond, I don't know, but it was funny because one of the ducks started chasing one of the littler kids, and everybody's laughing, but laughing at this one duck that seems to be, I think it was wanting like what was like the bread or something that was in the hand, but I don't think the kid understood that, so it was just like running. So that was cute. And then I see a scene of it's referencing lots of nice home-cooked meals with family and love, just lots of love. And then I saw people with binoculars on, looking at you, looking into this scene that's going on with you, and saying, oh, I want a piece of that. That's what I heard is, oh, I want a piece of that, from these people that are on looking. And then your character literally goes into making a cake and then dividing it into little pieces, and you handing it to the people with the binoculars. So it was interesting. And then it was like, poof, that was it. So that was it. And yeah, so cool, pretty cool meditation. Makes you feel like it's something really good. You're in store for some good memories, good future, good is what I see. And love, 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 love. Okay, so how beautiful is that? Man, that was really nice. You never know what you're gonna get, you know, in these meditations. You never really know. I just open up and say, okay, angels, okay, spirit guides, give me the messages you want for Aries, and then that's what happens. So let's see from this deck, the Uncommon Tarot, how we want to start off with your read, okay? Lovers in reverse. A path that you're not going down anymore. The Ten of Swords in the reverse because there's a rebirth. Okay, this is representing a path that you have been choosing, that you're no longer wanting to choose, to me. This is what that represents. And it's a general read, so you take it how it resonates with, like, okay, I'm not going to do that anymore, or I'm not going to go down that path anymore. And the reason why the choice is different right now than last time would be because of this Ten of Swords in the reverse, which is, oh, and the smell of roses was coming through in the meditation. So the rebirth is putting some really hard stuff behind you. Betrayal, sadness, like in the meditation when we glance to the past, you know, something that was done, right? Done. Knight of Wands in the reverse. Could be that there's been something that hasn't moved forward for quite some time. For some of you all, it's literally look, this is my card that represents a path is about to change for you. You're changing your path, you're changing your allegiance of who you are wanting to go down this path with, walk down this path with. Because it just appears to me that if this Knight of Wands reverse is somebody that's been in your life, then there's somebody who's hurt you quite a bit. They've made a lot of mistakes with your love, made a lot of mistakes with your love, with your heart. And so therefore things just weren't moving like you wanted them to, or something to that extent. But the Four of Wands reverse definitely means to me that like angels are stepping in and your path is going to be changed as you want it, You are the Queen of Cups. That's a beautiful energy to be in. This is being very open and receptive and loving. So it's in alignment with this loving energy that I was feeling. There's a lot of love for yourself here. And self-care, need to love yourself. Also a need for you to be caring and compassionate for your journey thus far. You know, not getting caught up in heavy judgmental energies when it comes to experiences that you have gone through. So that self-love, self-compassion. Yeah, asserting yourself, standing up for yourself. And also there might be signs and synchronicities that will tell you or point you in a direction that you're going. It looks like an asteroid or just a bright star. So it's guidance. There's some type of guidance. Signs, synchronicities, and guidance, and they're telling you, stand up for yourself, especially when somebody's trying to push you in a certain direction. Yeah, not to go in a direction if you don't feel like it's the right direction for you. Four of Swords reverse, there's a need for time out, for rest. If you can get it, there's a need for you to rest, possibly before this good news comes in with the Eight of Wands. Can you see that? Yeah. The Eight of Wands. Possibly before this good news comes in. Some kind of good news coming in. I'm going to pull from the Kipper Deck. 2. Let's just go ahead and get more information. So some kind of good news is going to come in. Some kind of communication that allows you to move forward onto a different path. All right, onto a different path. Something about this path, this next new path you're going on, that's going to be very healing for you. Getting more rest, getting more, like there's something about that. Wow. keeping your thoughts nice and balanced. Could have to do with somebody whose thoughts are on you or about you at this time. It is important to keep our thoughts nice, as positive as we can, as we're creating. We are creating with our thoughts, right? And the main female energy, this looks like this person. So I definitely think that somebody's like thinking about you. And it could be just all energetic right now, but you could get a feeling like somebody's thinking about you or even loves you. It's about the journey. There's going to be a new journey, a new trip. The train, I usually see this as a sign that you're moving on. Next phase, next journey. Sudden wealth in the reverse. So this is something that you don't know about that's coming in for you. You don't know about it. That's the only reason it's in the reverse. You receive it. It's in the reverse because you don't see this. You don't see this part of the journey yet. There's also either a spirit child wanting to pop through, an actual child here that is associated with some type of wealth, or like, okay, you know how in our life we have different like mile markers where this occurs, that occurs. It's just because it's linear perception to us. And so there's something about maybe the birth of a child just happens to be at around the same time that this wealth comes in. There's a gift from your creator, from spirit, from the universe. There's two hands. It always represents a little bit more to me than the Ace of Pentacles, a little bit more. Somebody could be really contemplating investing in you right now, or what you do. Okay, they're saying in the distant horizons, these ships will come in, so don't give up on this like wealth. Wealth can come into our lives in many different ways, and your meditation was very much so on love, and you could be feeling this energy of despair or sadness right now. And so if you are, it is saying to please have hope and faith here. The anchor representing the faith, your faith. And then the ship, because it's a fantastical ship. There's some kind of like, it's something magical about your energy here. And it's directly tied to love, though. I know it is. It's directly tied to some type of love. And it's not what you're expecting. You're going to get more than you expect. You're going to get more than you expect in all kinds of ways, in all kinds of loving ways. Community. So there may be an actual move to a new community or something like that. So the Coffin card, I really think that it's talking about the rebirth and the end, and then this rebirth that comes in for you. I just feel really peaceful with your energy. Your energy feels nice and peaceful. Leo's energy was a little electric and intense. Your energy is coming across as peace. Peace and love. Peace and love. So you could be worried. So direct your thoughts elsewhere if you're worried, or figure out how to increase your strength. Figure out, and as I say figure out, I get the Fox, which is about clever strategy and wise thinking moves. Has something to do with the wealth, possibly too, about worry. What are you worried about? You're so smart. You're so cunning and smart. You can figure something out. Where there's a will, there's a way. A great fortune popping out. Great fortune. Another child reference, I'm telling you. And then don't lose the faith, because the cross card coming out like that is saying do not lose the faith right now. That's so important. This is a journey. In a way, you could look at it as your journey of faith. Okay? You could look at it like that. You definitely have spirit child, or this new beginning. Okay, this journey, this new beginning. Innocent. Now, I think that this is probably sideways, because I think that there's definitely some type of commitment that we're coming out of, or that we're not going to be committed to anymore. And then there's also one that is new and coming in for you. Maybe they'll give us a timing card with the 108 Oracle. I'll use that just to see, because I'm looking at the distant horizons, but what came to me was in the not so distant horizons. But so I want to get a timing card. I hope one comes out when we do that. We have the tree. Okay, so some of you are literally getting out of an unhealthy situation as a person or energy that was draining on you energetically, maybe, and materially somehow. Like something was draining you, and it was all out an unhealthy situation with the brief illness card in the reverse. Also, some of you all are literally trying to stabilize and get back a health concern, or feeling better, trying to feel better after being sick or something like that. Let's have the mediator, which is a go-between, sometimes with child custody cases, or somebody that can just assist, you know, with whatever it is. They have a lot of knowledge, or more knowledge, on how to assist you navigating like legal things and stuff like that. All right. All right, Spirit, what else do you want to say for Aries? Short and sweet message tonight. This is the symphony. Harmony, synergy, co-create, assemble, organize, structure, contribute, team, collaborate, precise, arrangement, order, lead, follow, organization, perform, display, and cohesion. Going deep with the scuba diver, going within, observation, 0 point, which means that this is like that new journey. Anything's possible at this point. Exploring the unconscious mind, in the void, a desire to know, self-reflection, disconnecting, deep thoughts, and subliminal. Might be saying also some subliminal things might be good or might be beneficial, and trying to reprogram ourselves, rewire ourselves. I think this person's thinking about this with you, but I mean, it doesn't have to be a romantic type of thing, but I definitely have a soul contract or agreement coming in here. Spirit wants to let you know to have faith in that is coming. Contracts, agreements, bonds, strong connections, unions, partner, counterpart, lovers, telepathy, like-minded people, committed, partner. See, telepathy is what I said. Engaged, interconnected, and a soulmate. Labyrinth, something may have been delayed, or you felt like it was a situation to sort out. At times might have felt like a catch-22. Long way home, and the spiritual quest. Yes. Yes. May have been dealing with the Black Widow energy. I hope not, but I am kind of picking up that Knight of Wands in the reverse. Lovers in reverse. Ten of Swords in reverse is a rebirth from this type of situation, where there may have been some type of web of control that was dark, that was the lower energy, and that may have felt like, well, this is really hard to navigate, or it's complex. And I think it's directly tied to an unhealthy situation, or some area in your life getting off balance because of these other lower vibrational energies. And it says entrapment also. So you have to watch out for that. But here, listen. This is something's all going to change for you. Eclipse, union of opposites, conceal, event, mask, upstage, merge, transform. Loss of power. This is their loss of power, and this is bringing in something to you, and it's revealing something to you. Something about your fairy tale here, all right? Fairy tale, believe the impossible, daydreams, romantic ending, universal archetypes, hopeful, magic, unicorns and rainbows, aspire, happily ever after, fanciful, the stories we tell. And knight, confident, heroic, messenger, fearless, assertive, passionate, brave, a champion of a cause, and it's definitely this divine plan. Divine plan, and it could be a person that is like a knight in shining armor, or somebody that comes in with some type of big offer for you, especially if it has to do with, like I said, somebody wanting to invest in a company or something that you do. I think one of these cards is turned the wrong way because I can see it when I shuffle, but hang on. There it is. Spiritual teacher, priest, or priestess. It was the only one that was flipped, so that might be yours. That this this energy right here is like a knight in shining armor, and this is like providing rescue for someone with the lighthouse, right? It rescues people, rescues other people from hitting the rocks too. Also, you might view yourself as a priest or priestess, and then this would be the counterpart to that energy. So very highly spiritual energy here. Yeah, spiritual teacher. I also have yoga instructor, body and mind popping out. I have the spiritual arts, artist, designer, singer, and sculptor. Shaman, natural healer, soul retrieval, and earth magic. Beautiful. Okay, there's something about clearing and balancing these other energies that you've had to deal with. Because I have chakra healer, clearing and balancing. It's a clearing and balancing of a toxic situation. And these fours, they're all representing this path here to me. It says you're in the warmth ether, ascension number 4, senses are being realigned. It's going to be like a new experience, it feels like. Ascension number 1, earth, DNA, cell structure change. Maternal side, spiritual gifts, wisdom, inheritance from the mother's line. 8, life path number 8, the financier, ruling planet Saturn. Star attunements for high spiritual healing, activation, ascension, and life mission. And the Instagram platform, spiritual aspirations and missions. And it could just be talking about documenting or recording through photo what you're going through, what you've been through. Oh, fanciful stories we tell. Telling through that, or storytelling, movie making, all kinds of things. 777, your purpose flows from within you. Everything that is unfolding or being revealed to you is part of your purpose, a state of peace and calmness in your soul. I am in flow. I also want to say the maternal side can be, a grandfather from the mother's side. Just want to point that out because I feel like somebody has a grandfather that is or some type of priest, some type of priest or something like that. Maybe they were highly spiritual. There's something that you just got from that, something about their divine plan and your divine plan being intertwined. There's something about that. And I do feel like that this person had passed on. All right, master number 33. Any positive changes or projects you're considering right now will be well worth your while. Expect your power to manifest and create will be heightened. I am expanding. Master number 33. That's what I have for you, Aries. I'm sending you love and light. Thanks. Bye.